Hello, my name is Joshua Brown from the interview training company howtobecome.com, and in this presentation I will teach you how to pass your disability worker interview. So if you have a disability worker interview coming up and you need to prepare for both the most common and tough behavioural interview questions for any disability worker role, then please make sure you watch this video from start to finish, because I'm going to help you to stand out and succeed. To achieve that goal, this is what I'll cover. I'll start off by giving you a list of disability worker interview questions that I strongly recommend you prepare for. I'll then provide you with example high-scoring answers to those questions to help you to succeed. Plus, I'll also make sure to give you some essential tips for passing your disability worker interview, before finally telling you how you can download further resources, including all of the answers to help you to prepare. And just very quickly, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I want to help you to pass your disability worker interview, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. And please don't forget to hit that like button, because this tells me you find these tutorials useful. Okay, let's take a look at that first disability work interview question, which is, tell me about yourself. Now, this interview question is one that frequently comes up as the very first interview question that you will face in your disability worker interview. So this is your chance to start positive and be that standout candidate. And to do that, you need to do these three things. Firstly, you need to talk about the skills and qualities you have. Do not talk about your home life or your personal life unless it's relevant to the job role itself. Instead, focus on your experience and passion for working in the role and how you're going to add value to the organisation. A great way to do all this is to make sure you get your hands on a copy of the job description. You can find this on the job advert. This job description is your blueprint for success. So what you can do with this job description is match the skills and qualities that they are after with your own skills and qualities. So for example, if on the job description it states they're seeking someone who's compassionate with great communication abilities, then throughout your disability worker interview answers, be sure to use those exact terms and demonstrate where you've shown them in previous job roles. So here's a great example answer to help you. Tell me about yourself. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be interviewed for this position as a disability worker today. I am a kind, compassionate person who approaches challenges with an upbeat, can-do attitude. I am fully aware of the emotional and physical demands that come with choosing a career as a disability worker, but I'm confident in my ability to meet these challenges and offer excellent care to my client. As someone who considers themselves to have a high level of emotional intelligence, I recognise the value of catering to the psychological as well as the physical requirements of my client. Having volunteered with the RDA, I know the significance of not just providing my client care, but also facilitating enrichment activities. With years of experience as a healthcare assistant for the National Health Service, I am well versed in safeguarding regulations and procedures, as well as highly proficient in providing care. From my time in the National Health Service, I have gained medical knowledge that would be valuable to understanding a client's complex needs, and I'm also confident at administrating basic medications. If given this opportunity, I commit to working hard to offer the highest standard of care and support to my clients. Wow, what a powerful way to kickstart your answer. That is a top scoring answer. It's a brilliant answer that's going to grab the hiring manager's attention and make you the standout candidate. Let's move on to the next disability worker interview question, which is, what motivates you as a disability worker? Now, this is a great question. It allows the hiring manager to assess your motivations for wanting a career as a disability worker, and it enables them to see if your motivations match their values and their goals. So be genuine in your answer, show compassion, and focus on how rewarding the role can be. So let's take a look at another brilliant top scoring answer to help you. What motivates you as a disability worker? In my professional life, I am driven and motivated by the impact I am able to have on my clients through my work with them. Whilst providing care and support to disabled or vulnerable individuals can be particularly challenging both physically and mentally, seeing the positive impact of care I provide is ultimately extremely rewarding and fulfilling. Secondly, I am motivated by my clients as individuals. As a disability worker, you form close relationships with each of your clients, and so every success and milestone they achieve gives you a great sense of pride and accomplishment. Outside of my work, I'm driven by the continued and unwavering support of my family, who I am proud to provide for. Now don't go anywhere, as I still have more interview questions and answers to give you, but when you're ready, click that link in the top right hand corner. It will take you through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download my 21 disability worker interview questions and answers for all companies and organisations to give you the edge in your interview, including the ones that we're covering right now. Okay, here's the next disability worker interview question. What are the key strengths for a disability support worker? Now, wanting to help people, have competent skills, be a great collaborator, being able to work hard under pressure are all great qualities to mention. Again, use the job description to match the key skills that they're after with your own skills and qualities. So let's take a look at a top scoring answer to help you. What are the key strengths for a disability support worker? To be a great disability worker, you must possess a diverse set of strengths. To begin, you need to be extremely well organised. Planning days out, administrating feeds and medication if required, and helping clients attend appointments are just a few examples of the many tasks that require meticulous planning and organisation in the role. The capacity to communicate effectively face-to-face and over the phone with clients' families, colleagues and healthcare services is essential for any disability worker. Depending on the particular client, disability workers may have to adapt their communicational approach. Disability workers must also be resilient individuals who are confident to undertake all tasks in a professional and respectful manner. Last but not least, one of the most important qualities of a successful disability worker is that they are compassionate and can always be counted on to do their job to the highest possible standards. Okay, the next disability worker interview question is, why do you want to work with someone with a disability? This is another question that assesses your motivations for wanting to be a disability worker. You must show compassion, that is vital. If there is a story or personal motivation for wanting to work as a disability worker, perhaps you've cared for a loved one, or you know a friend or family member that's also been in a similar situation, now is a good time to share this. So here's a great example answer to help you. Why do you want to work with someone with a disability? I'm particularly drawn to working with disabled individuals for several reasons. Firstly, I want to devote my career to making a real and significant difference in somebody's life, and I can think of no better role to choose. Secondly, having personally grown up with a paralysed member of my family, I've witnessed firsthand what a difference a great carer can make to a disabled individual's life. Finally, I'm a warm and compassionate person who can empathise with the struggles faced by many disabled individuals without just seeing a disability, but instead a whole person. Okay, the next disability support worker interview question is, what would you say are your strengths and weaknesses? Now, I recommend you answer this question in two parts. Firstly, list multiple strengths that you have which are a match for the job description. Do this by viewing the job description on the job advert and highlight the key skills that they are after. And then for your weakness, I recommend just giving one weakness. Make sure it does not match the job description. That is really important. And remember, turn that weakness into a positive. Let me show you how you can do that in this top scoring example answer. What would you say are your strengths and weaknesses? One of my many strengths is my ability to work hard even when under pressure, as well as my enthusiasm for providing an exceptional care service to disabled clients. I put forth my best effort in everything I do and feel fulfilled professionally when I'm doing something worthwhile. I thrive on a variety of challenges in my job, and my personal circumstances allow me to cover shifts, take on additional shifts, or work longer hours when needed. I strongly believe that everyone deserves the same respect and a high standard of care no matter what, and I will always implement this philosophy in my work. I am reliable and trustworthy, and I appreciate the physical and mentally demanding challenges that come with working as a disability worker. I would say that my biggest weakness is that I struggle to say no. As a compassionate and empathetic person, I find it hard to say no to the requests of my client and their families, as I always want to help as best I can. However, this can mean that my work-life balance becomes unhealthy. This is something I'm working on, and I understand that in order to provide my client with the best possible service, I must not overwork myself. Now, in preparation for your disability work interview, I also recommend you prepare answers to the following questions. How would you handle a client who's confused or upset? Have you ever cared for anyone before, either a loved one or in a voluntary capacity? Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? What is your biggest weakness? How do you deal with a difficult client or situation? How would your friends describe you? Tell me about a time when you demonstrated respect and dignity at work. What is safeguarding in healthcare? Tell me about a time when you gave quality treatment or care. A patient you are treating is struggling to understand what you are saying. How would you adapt your style of communication? If a client started to become confrontational or aggressive, what would you do? How would you deal with a client falling? How will you handle the workload that comes with working in this role? If you witness another disability worker treating a client badly, what would you do? How would you respond to someone at work who is making inappropriate comments? So the next thing to do, if you would like to download example answers to these, plus all of the toughest disability worker interview questions, is to please make sure you click that button in the top right hand corner of this video right now, head through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download these slides and get access to 21 disability worker interview questions and top scoring answers to each question in a PDF guide. You can literally have access and the slides in your inbox within 2 minutes from now, and it's guaranteed to help you prepare effectively for your interview and also, more importantly, put you ahead of the competition. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, as I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible pass their job interviews, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. Please also hit that like button, as that encourages me to make more videos just like this one. And if you have any questions regarding any job interview, please feel free to put these in the comment section below, where I'll get back to you. And finally, don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below. It's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best with your disability work interview. Have a brilliant day.